Well, part one of the news for this month has landed, and it is unfortunate news. The release window update for Total War Warhammer 3 has been moved back to early 2022. Now, if that's all you wanted to know from this video, you're good to go. The rest is going to be me kind of talking about what this could possibly mean and so on and so forth. So if that's all you needed, that's all you wanted, that's all you need to know. Like I said, you can go ahead and shut the video down if you so please. But for those of us that want to stick in, let's go ahead and read through this quick message. I'm just going to talk a little bit more about it. There's really not much to be said right now. I mean, we don't have a ton of information to go off of. It's just this simple message, and this was given to us ahead of time over the weekend, prompting the news here on Monday. And I say on Monday because I'm recording it on a Saturday. But let's really read through this here real quick. So release window update. With nearly a decade of development on the Total War Warhammer trilogy behind us, it feels surreal to see its culminating chapter so close to release. While it's tempting to rush the finish line as it comes into view, we have made the decision to give it a little more time by moving the launch of Total War Warhammer 3 from 2021 to early 2022. The wait won't be much longer, and we'll have plenty of new information for you in the meantime. The new date will make for a stronger release and the best first step into a new era for Total War Warhammer. We don't consider this release the end of our trilogy, but the start of years of content and support as we continue to bring the jaw-dropping scale of Games Workshop's fantasy universe to Total War. Thank you for your patience and support. Rob Bartholomew, Chief Product Officer. So there it is in writing. We finally see early 2022. Now, I've always said, it'll come out in either September or May. Those are the two dates that they've done for Total War Warhammer 1 and 2, for Three Kingdoms, so on and so forth. I think Troy came out in September, and I think also Thrones of Britannia came out in September. I can't remember. But either way, I don't think, though, May is where we're going to see it, because that's really more mid-year. That's Q2. Early 2021 tells me Q1. So January, February, March. More than likely, we would probably be looking at a February or March timeline, because January, you usually have a lot of the office coming back from holiday and so on and so forth. And in general, January is not often a big month because most companies are kind of squaring up before their end of year. So we'll see what happens here. I'm upset that it is coming in 2022. I did really look forward to it in 2021. I thought it would be like an awesome end to the year. And if even thinking about it monetarily from a business standpoint for me, because I run a YouTube channel, Q4 is amazing. It's so awesome to have releases during that time, because you're just there's millions of dollars everywhere. It's not. It's like $400. It's really nothing. I am a peasant. But either way, I'm not stoked with the delay, but I'm always all right with delays, because Creative Assembly doesn't have a track record of dragging us through delay after delay after delay after delay, right? After they've announced a release date, at least, or at least a release window, they usually just delay it once and that's it. They did it twice, I think, for Three Kingdoms in total, and they just said, hey, we just need one more month to bake this up. And honestly, Three Kingdoms came out to be a really strong title. I think it broke almost all of their records. It unfortunately didn't have the best follow through with some of its DLCs. It kind of flip-flopped, with one being better than the other, so in repeat. But Total War Warhammer 3, they said here, it's got support for years and years to come. And we see that already in Total War Warhammer 2. Some people think that the last patch is the last patch for Total War Warhammer 2, but I don't think that's the case if we have a beta for a patch right now. See, it doesn't really have a correlation. And we still have some time leading up to that release, so maybe they'll do an FLC Lord, who knows? I don't think I think the FLC portion is wishful thinking. Hopefully, though, we'll get some sort of release in between this news and the supposed launch in sometime in 2022 from any number of things. We did just get Troy Mythos, which is great, but a lot of people have said they found files, and the people on the Reddit were saying they found files for a possible DLC for Troy, which would be awesome if that DLC added in Egypt, or one thing I've been kind of speculating with Cody Bonds was how great it would be if we got a full expansion into Anatolia and Babylonian Sumerian culture mythology, which would be really fun, right? You kind of have Creative Assembly's Age of Mythology in your Greek, in your Egyptian, and then Sumerian/Babylonian mythology. We've gone on a whole different tirade now. But needless to say, when we start to get information here on Cathay, because we do know that information is still coming. They have not said anything about Cathay this month, anything about the sieges this month, nor about the early adopter bonus. So while this is a bummer, we still do have information. This was not the information for December. That means that we've still got something coming down the pipe that can hopefully kind of give us hope, like tell us like, yeah, oh crap, take all the time you need. It's already looking like it's going in a really good direction. Personally, for me, that siege video, or that the update to the siege, or whatever it's going to be for Cathay, needs to be like testicle exploding groundbreaking. Like, I need to see something that's so awesome that tells me, like I said, oh, okay, I understand why the delay is there. You guys are clearly working with a lot of new moving parts. When we took a look at the Brass Citadel, there wasn't enough new stuff in it to make me think, okay, this justifies a delay. So I really hope that Cathay reveal of whatever it is just like, oh man, those sieges are insane. These new mechanics are wild. Cathay is completely out of this world. Holy crap, they've got so much on their plate. I don't even know they're going to make it in early 2022. Like, I want to doubt the second release date that there's so much cool shit. I don't really want to doubt the second release date. I want it to be real. But either way, guys, I think we all are kind of unanimously a little disappointed about this. And I didn't want to be right in that video I did on the possibility of Warhammer jumping to 2022, because like I said, YouTube is my my occupation. This is my job. So if a game comes out now in 2022, that's like what, 7-8 months, 9 months, however long it's going to be of just no new content. And that can really be taxing on anyone who exclusively covers Total War titles. Like Indie Pride and I have talked about this before, and how it causes burnout when there's long content droughts. So, I mean, I am definitely not in the camp of wanting this, more so obviously than someone who is just a consumer and just wants to play it. Because it's like, ah, shit, this is really going to be tedious to deal with now for the next 7-8 months, 9 months, 10 months, whatever, however long it is. Hopefully like 2 months, whatever. But either way, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing what news will be revealed here. We still have to hear about Cathay, like I said, but we've got Tzeentch on the table, Slaanesh is on the table, and any kind of campaign mechanics, right? We know about the Vortex campaign, how the Vortex campaign works, but we don't know how the Game 3, quote-unquote, Vortex campaign works. So more stuff about the campaigns, hopefully about sieges. There are still so many moving parts about Game 3 that we have no idea about. And I'm really excited to finally, hopefully, get that information here starting in September as a lead-in to whenever early 2022 is. But I hope that this now picks up the speed in which we get news, since it doesn't seem like there's any other titles on the horizon for Total War. But go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Go ahead and share. Are you disappointed in this? Do you think it's a crock? Are you totally fine with the delay as long as the delay shows value in it? Like, what are your thoughts overall? Like I've said before earlier in the video, like 40 times, I'm okay with the delay as long as that delay shows me that there's inherent value coming to the game that's just going to blow us out of the water. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that fun action, but have a good one and take care.